Hello and welcome to our little D&D game. I'm J-Man Weird, and you're watching our little D&D game and how we play it. We hope you enjoy it. To my right, we have Kelly, who is playing
Kiergar Thronehammer, a third-level mountain dwarf rouge.
To his right is Dareth, who plays
Regimek, Tiny Akanavi, or to my friends, Dwarf Eater.
to my
Easy there, chum.
to my left is Ty,
Yeah, that's
who is
you.
playing
Right now, I'm playing Shandar Frost. Dwarf. Oh, I mean, sorry, that's just who I am in this town. Ivan Bagodais.
exactly. To his left is Lynette, who plays the not so blue.
Subaru.
There we go. And not here yet is Brendan, and he's playing Professor Zook Pock. Right? Am I right? Zook Pock?
Sounds right.
I hope so, because that's the name I'm using.
Gnomish male.
Puke Zoc.
He's a gnome tinkerer. And right now he's back in Ivan's backpack.
Is there any way we conceal the backpack forever?
I have a needle and thread.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Do you have a needle and thread?
No, I don't. But I'm sure I can find one.
You are speaking, or we're speaking with Maxel Danar, and with his number one, Scath, a tiefling veteran who looks over and leads the town militia here in Targos. You guys have made your way from East Haven, chasing the folks who have absconded with the Cauldron all the way to Targos, where you met with a puppy dog, a very large puppy dog, in the middle of the street, and it led you to commoner's home, where you met the commoners, or you met the wife of a gentleman who is a tracker and a guide here in Targos. His name is Gareth. You met his wife Kiana, and she instantly recognized Boy, their dog, one of Gareth's best animals, best dogs that he has on his sled team. He raised the dog from a pup. She convinced you to stay at the Luskin Arms, and she would get you like rooms if you could help her find her husband, who has obviously gone missing, or appears to be missing, or something's wrong, because the dog came running back to find help. You guys went to the Luskin Arms, where you met Ohan Feng, the owner, who comes from the deep south of the world of Toro. A place called Karatur. He is of a light tan complexion, a short man, slightly balding, pot-bellied. Seems like he's in good humor and generally in a good mood, but there's something not right here. He offered you 800 gold per pound for Ruffles.
Yeah, and I told him.
What'd you tell him? No thanks.
I said, I'm not selling my dog.
Exactly.
Something along those lines.
He said maybe that the town speaker could help you. You guys have had some information on the town speaker in the past here out of Targos. You've heard some rumors thereof of Nerith Maxel Denar. And like I said, you met Scath, the captain of the militia, and they've offered to help you if you can help them find their tracker. perhaps they can help you find your lucky cauldron. After the meeting, Nerith and his captain head upstairs back to his quarters, and you guys are back in the very not full at all. Like, there's a few people scattered at the different corners. Excuse me, at the different corners of the tavern here in the inn, Moleskin Arms. At which point Ohan comes out. He says, "Oh, you're still here. Very good. You will stay the night, yes? Huh? Kiana say you need room. I have room for you."
I think we already.
Yeah, what is it? Kiana gotta arrange for us to get the...
I know. She talked to me. I will help you. Give you room. How many room do you need?
2 rooms.
I need 1.
I have 4 left.
Okay, I'll take a room.
Good. Who wants to share a room?
I'll share. Opportunity to save some of the money I've been flagrantly spending everywhere.
Okay.
I need a room because any room can only ever fit 1 when I'm in it.
Get very important to me. He bring me food to sell here in the West Ohan. That is why I tried to buy a puppy dog. We're very running low. Puppy dog very good to eat.
I'm sure you can find others.
Pardon?
Anyway, where your little Franco? He disappeared. You magician?
We stuff him in bag. That way it shut him up.
Oh, sound good. You should always do that with little people.
Yeah.
But not me. I'm not that little.
Maybe we can get 500 gold for him.
Oh, 800 gold pound for him?
No, they're very tough. Not so good.
This one's
So
this one's not very tough. It's pretty soft.
He looked kind of
Basically,
fat.
what we're saying is we'd like to sell them. What do we offer us? Yeah.
I have great X. If
What will
I
you
turn
take?
sideways,
What
I
will
can
you pay for
tenderize.
I give you 3 copper pieces.
Not 800 gold per pound.
He not worth it. He's a gnome.
5 copper and we have a deal.
No, too high. You very rich for me. No. You come with me. I take you to your room now. You come. Soon supper time. You come. Come. You come.
Sound like my wife.
Come up the stairs. Come. And he starts heading up the stairs. He's got keys in his hands. And he heads up the stairs and he's like, "Come with me now. You come now."
Mm-hmm.
I go.
Keeping a good eye on everything. We'll follow him.
And he kind of you notice his shoulders when he's plodding up the stairs. His shoulders are kind of slumped. He seems happy enough, but he's like, it's almost like he's like,
The dwarf's like rolls his eyes. What seems to trouble you? And then winces and awaiting the response, awaiting some long diatribe about how forlorn this individual is.
it's very cold outside. No, I have no people come to stay at my beautiful, great big beautiful Laskin Arm. It's so good. It's the best, most beautiful place in all the 10 town. I tell you, I'm not joking. It's the most beautiful Alaskan Arm anywhere. But nobody want to stay. Only there that Masadana, he stay. And that's all. He have biggest room in all the place. Okay, here we are. Who want this room?
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, about halfway down the hall, this is room number 4. Who's taking room number 4?
I'll take it.
Okay, across the hall over there. Room number 5. Who want it?
I'll take it.
Here you go. And he trudges down the hall and about $3 or $4 more down. Okay, this is room number 11. Who want room number 11?
I'll take it.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay, who's taking room number 12 across the hall?
You got a room yet?
Yeah, number 5, across from you.
Okay. Well, we're being wise and staying together.
You only need 3 room?
Yes. I want a room.
You hear from your
He's staying
backpack.
with you?
I'll reach into the backpack and I'll grab him by his
Put
head.
me down, sir!
If you want special room for yourself, go. It'd be like Grand
Yes.
Hall.
He's like looking at him, and as you put him down on the floor, as you put the professor down on the floor, he looks down. Who are you? I'm Zook Park. Who are you? I'm on Fang. You need room? I do, sir. Here your key. Unlock your door, let yourself in. Ha 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 ha. And he walks away, giggling and laughing all the way down the hall.
And I'll let him unlock his room and go about his business on his own because...
Hey! Somebody help me!
I'm in my room already.
Yeah. I did a 17 for investigation. I'm looking for any trapdoors or accesses into this room. I don't trust this place for fucking nothing.
I have my puppy with me.
Your rooms are...
That's fine.
Your rooms are... They're not sparsely decorated. Am I saying that right? They're not
Spartan. They're
not
well
Spartan.
appointed.
They're not well appointed. They're okay. There's a potbelly stove. to
Well,
keep
that
the
would
room
actually
warm.
be quite Spartan.
There's a potbelly stove to keep your room warm. There's a cord of wood in each room. There's a wash basin.
An entire cord?
Yes, it's quite a bit of wood. And it's kind of in a thing right around the fire. It's freezing.
Burn all the wood at once.
And it's just to keep your rooms warm.
It'll keep the room warm if I burn it all at once.
There's wash basin.
keep
There's
putting
thunder
the
mugs
room
under
warm, too.
each bed.
What's under the beds?
A thunder mug.
What?
A thunder mug.
It's used to drink thunder.
Anyway,
Maybe.
I'll let you guys figure that out.
That's what they call Sheila.
If you never
Thunder
ever,
mug.
if you never ever grew up on a farm, you wouldn't know what a thunder mug is.
Isn't
I
it
grew
the
up on a
pan
farm,
with
but I
coal
don't know.
that you can put coals in to keep the foot of the bed warm?
No, it's a large mug that you. Well, have you ever heard of a pot to piss in?
I have.
I've never
it's
heard
called
that
a
called
chamber
that
pot.
though.
Chamber
A thunder
chamber
mug.
pot.
Because sometimes you gotta make thunder in the mug.
A bit of pocket thunder.
So anyway, the thunder mug's under the bed,
Thunder mug.
Thunder
and
mug.
so your rooms aren't Spartan. The beds, but the floorboards, guys, you can feel the drafts coming in from everywhere. They're cold. These rooms are not warm.
I
There's
make
no
it-
fire in any of this, so you have to make your own.
Yeah, I'll be making
But
my
these
own.
rooms are cold. The windows are like drafty. You feel along the walls. There's drafts coming
Is
in.
there extra blankets around?
Just what's on the bed. So you're kind of expected to. I'll give you kind of an idea. This is kind of what the rooms. This is kind of what the biggest room looks like. Okay. Imagine a smaller version of that, only with like these little stoves.
So just enough room for a chair and the fire.
You got, but smaller. This is a
smaller.
very big room with a very large bed. It's the biggest room in the whole, and it's down right at the end of the hall.
So, how many windows is there?
There's
Are
one
there?
in each room, and it looks like those.
I'm
It's
throwing
got
a spike into the window.
It's got little.
Not into the glass.
A
into the
spike,
wood.
but I'm also going to use my bedroll. It needs to be aired out, I guess. Put it up over the window to help keep the drafts out, and then light a fire.
Okay, right on. So what's everybody? So we'll just start here. What are you gonna do?
I'm just actually getting into my room. Well, wait, what time is it?
It's getting on. It was 5:30, 6 o'clock last time. So I'm gonna say it's around 7-ish.
We can do a bit of chatting with the others. see what they want to.
Gather around the table. I could use some food.
We just ate.
We ate the finest fish stew we've
Yeah.
ever had.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I'm dwarf. Stew was good. I'm down for seconds. Where did you want to have the discussion?
In quiet-ish booth.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys are heading. What do you
How
guys
big
do?
is your room?
I'm gonna order more from.
I think it's a fairly good-sized room.
I wonder if we should gather in theirs that way no one overhears us.
The rooms are.
If drafts
Your room's
come
a
in,
double bed.
so do sounds.
Yours is a single bed, and his is a single bed. And the professor's is a single bed.
The professor hasn't even gotten into his room yet to put his stuff away. We all just kind of pat him on the head, I'm sure, as we walk
Laugh
by.
as we walk by.
Subaru, there's a knock on your door.
Who's there?
It's the professor. I need help getting in my room. The door's locked. I can't reach the knob.
Jump! Jump! Jump!
You are the
You can
knob.
hear the
Yeah.
exasperation and the lack of like he's breathing heavy.
I'll go over there and open
He's
his
wielding a key
door,
like a
and I'm
dagger.
laughing the whole time. You need to grow a bit. We should get a stool for you.
I think you just need to treat me a little better.
He is a stool sample.
So thank you for helping me. I hope your bow comes in handy. And he shuts the door and he goes in his room.
We should get platform shoes for him.
Disco gnome?
Disco, no.
That's what I also got in my head. That's crazy, man. To the tune of YMCA or Macho Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have this conversation around the table downstairs.
Oh, we are.
So advance to downstairs. That's where this conversation went.
We're
And that's
being
how
quiet.
that's how I approach you. We need to get the gnome some platform shoes.
Clump, clump.
Fair enough. That way we can hear him as he walks around as well.
Yeah. Or maybe those legs, robotic legs, that make him
And drywall stilts.
Remember, your head comes just above
And
the
Ad
doorknob.
Walker from Star Wars.
Mine does?
Yes. You're
I
out.
can reach the doorknob.
Right. Have your conversation downstairs.
So we do this for him quickly, and then see if they repay us back properly. It will be test.
Yeah, because they're supposed to help us find
The pot.
the pots.
Problem is, my level of trust for this man will be determined mainly by how he treats us and what happens.
Oh yeah.
Because we do know that the election was stolen from Regmek by deceiving, dirty, thieving Shandor Froth and this man here who paid to have the election rigged.
I haven't forgotten that yet.
Those random die.
You guys, this is your time. This is your story.
From
Wow.
there, what else have we do?
Well, it would probably be better to plan our move from there.
And we may find out some information along the way about this cauldron too.
Hopefully. All I know is that we need to get on it as quickly as possible, or it'll get further from our grasp.
Strike while the iron is hot. If it sits out in the cold, it'll freeze.
Good idea.
And it's cold.
Yes, it is
It'll
actually.
freeze fast.
I would warn as many of you as possible. If this town is as deceptive as I feel it might be, there is good chance of robbery in the night. That is why I am staying with Kurgar.
Big spoon, little spoon situation.
You know that
Whatever
who's gonna
dwarves
rob
are
you?
into.
It's gonna be Keurig.
Keurig.
Well,
Listen here, you mighty twat.
you know,
It's
knows my
dwarf eater.
secret.
Yeah.
That's dwarf eater to you, little one.
So would you eat part of this dwarf?
Sir.
Which dwarf? This dwarf?
If we came down to it.
If it came down to, if the airplane had gone down on the top of the mountains.
It's between,
Are we
eating
freezing
you.
in the Alps?
So.
In the spine of the world, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You scare me.
Just a pinch, yeah.
Not physically.
You come
Just
from our
mentally.
food now.
I would. Anyone else want fish stew?
Do you have dessert?
No, you not sell me your puppy dog.
How
can I make dessert?
Enough about the dog.
I glare at him.
A round of that fine fish stew for anyone who wants it.
I'll take some.
I'll take more.
2 for him.
Fine. 2 for me. No.
Oh,
You
you're
have
feeling
big
hungry.
appetite.
Oh yeah.
Such a little people like me. You're little like me. And he's literally like you guys are about the same height.
It seems like in my best interest to keep you fed anyway.
He's huge. I'll be right back. Have your money ready.
Oh yeah, I've got my money ready.
He comes back a few
on
minutes
table.
later
Oh, it's ready.
with a big tray and bowls of stew, and he puts them out and he gives 2 to Kurgar and he gives 2 to you. And he counts them and he goes, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you give me 3 gold pieces."
3 gold pieces it is. Mighty steep, but the stew is good.
It is really good, and you guys have had a bowl already. Now, you want drinks?
No, we're impoverished because of the stew. No.
Don't stew about this little man.
Yeah, no, I'm good on getting drunk in this place. I already don't trust it.
I had my still recovering from
Yeah.
that.
You don't want no ale, no wine, ale, anything?
Cider?
Sure, we make you cider.
Okay.
Very good. Okay.
How's the
Something.
water here?
Frozen. What do you think? oh.
Well, then
Smart
it
ass.
should be cold and
And he
fresh
walks
then.
away. He walks away. And he comes back with a cider. Who wants cider?
Is it legitimate Dickens cider? Because that is the only cider for me.
It is the best cider.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay, push it. You want cider? Here's cider for
How
you.
much for everybody?
Who else wants cider?
I will pass. I'll have water.
And anybody who doesn't have their cider, I'll have their cider. So how much for everybody?
Okay, you give me 2 gold pieces.
Better be legitimate Dickens cider. Alright. 2 gold it is.
It tastes much like the same cider that you had at Kiana's.
Excellent.
It's
it is, in
the food
fact,
and the drink here seem
Dickens
to be
cider.
pretty top notch. You're paying quite a heavy price
Oh yeah.
because
It's
of
been offensive so far.
where you're at. Like you've paid. The room is your room for this evening is free, and maybe tomorrow night as well. But the food and the drink are because of the landlocked sort of situation they're in, and the supply chain problems they're having. Brandon can't get there to help them in time, so you guys got trouble. You guys got to pay. It's called inflation.
My second bowl is going to Puppy. I might just move over and call Puppy up too.
He's curled up on your bed, asleep.
Oh, he didn't come down? Well, then I'll.
Come down off his trip.
I don't know. I don't. Did you call him down?
I would have brought him with me.
Okay.
I'm not letting him leave my side while we're here.
Okay.
Someone's already offered to buy him for food.
Yeah, legit concern.
There's a few more people in here now that you guys come back down. There's some people coming in end of the day, eating.
Listen for rumors.
It's not super busy, but it's filling up a little bit. The old man is working hard. He's bussing tables. He's fixing food. He's getting stuff. He's doing his thing. So
I'm chowing down.
I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna listen for rumors.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check. There's not too many people near you, but you can hear some basic stuff.
It needs to be 15.
Just
Starting off
perception.
strong.
18.
Starting off weak.
18 and 18.
4. It's supposed to be 4.
3 for me.
So the 18s will have it.
Actually,
Of course I will. Oh, it's the 18s.
We can help it. We're just sexier.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
swear.
Or no, we're taller. We can hear further.
They rely on the 18s.
Hey, you want to know something? I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes. Yes.
Roll me a d20 if you would, please. Whoever rolled the 18.
3.
15.
You can hear some people talking about Cerdinval. You hear something to the effect that the town speaker seems to be missing or hasn't been seen for a while. Perhaps he's ill. But you've seen, they've heard that there's some sinister-looking people who've entered the care, who have been coming and going, entering and leaving the castle at odd hours.
Well, that is.
And what did you roll there, right, Mick?
15.
15, eh? Is something about Speaker Mashu in Tourmaline shutting down one of the mines. Something about kobolds creeping into the mines and endangering folks.
Mash you in the where what?
Kobolds.
Endangering miners.
Mash you in the where?
Speaker Mashu has closed down a mine.
Tourmaline.
In Tourmaline.
Thank you.
Tourmaline. Termalaine.
Spelling doesn't work.
Tourmaline. Anyone who clears out the mine could expect to be well compensated.
Constipated?
We're good. I'm good, thanks.
Well, I expect
You knew right towards the end of that word. You're like, no.
anyone who goes into that mine
just
will
grabbed it and
I
ran.
knew you guys were going to go there.
Yeah.
So, off the rails.
That's funny.
Oh, what made you think that?
What a great
So-
name for a D&D show. Off the rails.
So, anyway, that's what you hear around about in the rumor mill.
I will quietly share it. And by quietly, I'll write it in Dwarvish script, and I'll pass it around.
Okay.
So who can't read Dwarvish?
Well, I might be able to.
I can't.
You don't have Dwarvish?
Oh, wow. Tappity tap tap. Quite illustrative.
I can speak Elvish.
Like, I would
I
like
think you're the only one who can. We speak real languages
I guess
around
I
this
can,
table, miss.
I can write in Common if I have Common as a language, right?
What?
If I have Common as a language, I can write in Common.
Yes. You're a pretty intelligent guy, though.
Yeah. I'll write it in Common. I'll pass it around.
Ah. This makes more sense.
Have you attuned to your bow yet?
Not yet. I haven't had a chance to.
Well, get to it.
Fine. Take my dog out and I'll go tune to my bow.
You're going to go upstairs, outside? Where are you going?
Well, don't I have to like shoot it and stuff, or how does that?
You just
You
have
have
to
to sit
sit
there
with it.
and hold it.
You have to
Play with
touch
it.
it,
When.
stroke it, and cuddle
So you're
it.
going to
It's
attune
like
to your
tarot
bow?
cards.
We're just going to hear you up in your room? Twang,
You just
twang,
hold
Well,
it
I'll wait
against
till
your
I go to
cheek.
bed then.
Twang,
I'll wait
twang,
till I go to
twang,
bed.
twang,
She's gonna get a
twang,
saw and
twang.
she's gonna start playing.
Yeah. You
It's
gotta
like a
play it.
theremin.
yeah, exactly. So, you can do that anytime. You can spend an hour and do that.
Okay.
So, what are you doing, Ivan?
I shared around that information. Once that is shared, I think I am going to retire up to the room, and I am going to. I did my investigation on the room. There didn't appear to be anything happening. No.
The
no,
room seems to be okay.
Okay.
You hear some. You guys, which room are you in?
4. And I'm actually gonna try and do some listening through the cracks and the crevices of the wall to see if I hear any other rumors or any secret. Well, just to see if I can hear how much
You just
comes
listen up
through.
against one door.
Because I want to know how loud or quiet I have to speak in the room.
You hear me on the other side of the wall talking to my bow.
Actually, 4, 5.
Oh, right.
4 is right hand. Evens are down the right side. Odds are down the left side.
Well, that's odd. Management asks to avoid collisions on the stairs. Those going up the stairs stay to the right-hand side. Those going down the stairs stick to the left-hand side.
Pretty simple.
I go up the left-hand side.
You're tuning to your bow back in your room. You two are. You're going back to the room. Are you going with them?
You know what? I'm actually going to hang out and just slink kind of to the back of the bar and situate myself in a corner for an hour or two here and just kind of keep an eye on the comings and goings, kind of like Strider in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like back,
yeah.
cloak up, just
Yeah.
So you're the
Showing
creepy,
up.
shady guy
Try
in
to
the
put
corner.
creepy shady guy in the corner.
Try to prop your feet up on a something. but
Yeah, and if
you're
there's
so
any
short you
lantern
can't
right
reach.
beside me or anything like that, I'm actually going to dim that thing right down.
Smoking a pipe.
Blow it out.
You're
yeah.
in a dark little corner.
Yeah, I want it darker. I like my dark little corner. So dark little corner.
Thus, you wear black.
Tell me you're a rogue without telling me you're a rogue.
That's right. and I'm just gonna sit there and observe.
Are you
Very
smoking
good.
a pipe too?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Can we get him to put his feet up on the gnome?
That is a 1.
You observe
Nothing. Amazing. Absolutely. Trying to focus and concentrate.
More than anything, you're just sitting there.
Mac,
You're
what
like
are
the
you
guy
doing?
who's trying to
Are you
brood
hanging
at the
out with
bar.
Are you
You're just
staying down
brooding
here?
about being brooding.
Yeah, and brooding so hard you got no sense.
Are you hanging out with?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit beside him.
So in
That's
your
what
dark
you're
little
doing.
corner, you don't even notice Rick Mac there. He's sitting on the other side.
I'm so dark and brooding, I don't even notice. He's like right here.
I'm gonna get out my Ray finger lights and just.
Boss. So boss.
There are a number of people in the bar, and nothing seems to be amiss. It just seems to be maybe just people coming and going, living their lives, having a cup of stew before bed. And
A wee cup of
Okay,
stew,
so
yes,
there's
sir.
nothing amiss, but is there something
A hit?
a hit?
Oh. Can almost
roll me
smell that.
You can roll me a
coming.
perception check if you wish.
And it stank,
No.
lad.
Yeah. No, you don't. No, guys don't notice anything.
I rolled the 2.
You just notice how brooding he looks, and then
Yeah.
you mention it to him,
Brood.
and he's like, "I've got to brood more."
Yeah, so intensifies brooding. Or brooding intensifies. That's
It's been a long day for you guys of tracking and getting here.
Alright, DM, I'll go to bed.
It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll go to bed too.
Do you guys want to go tracking? Do you want to go looking for stuff?
Well,
Little too
Oh,
cold
wow.
and late out to trick.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure my room is secure before.
How are you going to make sure your room's secure? What are you going to do?
Why? What do I have with me? Putting an iron spike in the window for sure, and actually I'll put one in front of the door as well,
Okay.
and making sure that it's locked.
Very good. Anybody else doing anything?
you know
To the
what?
rooms?
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that was
I
that
will-
was what I was doing first thing when I got in.
Yeah, I'll just
You're
go up
not
to the
going
room.
to bed.
I'm actually gonna come out of my brooding state because I can smell him now. And I'm gonna head upstairs and try and make sure that he's got everything squared away and the room is
Okay.
fortified so that we can actually get a good night's sleep.
Okay, yeah, I will say you guys
Maybe.
are. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
No, not with that die, I ain't.
I'll trust.
Oh,
I will trust the
You
dwarf.
want to help him,
Sure, I'll
I
help.
perform like Ragmek with.
or maybe you want
I-
to roll?
I'll help him. I'll help.
Okay.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to be pretty secure. How about you? You can
What?
roll me a
As opposed to
Sleight of hand
insecure.
or something.
sleight of hand, anything
what?
that for performance, just to see how well you locked yourself in.
I rolled a 17.
No problem. Regmek, what are you doing? Are you
I'm going to bed.
okay? You're not worried about the doors or windows or anything?
No, because I'm assuming I'm big enough that when I go into the bed, I cover both.
Yeah. Well, the
Wow,
door
he
is
does have a point
the
there.
bed. Your feet hang over the bed.
Exactly.
And the door is like
But monsters, dude.
Um,
I am the
You guys-
monster.
Those are an under bed thing.
Actually, yeah, before I go to bed too, I'll go make sure that Zukbak can lock his door.
Zupak Shakur.
you knock on his door.
Yeah.
Come in.
Can I peek in? Do you want me to lock your door for ya?
Don't worry. I'm gonna set a trap.
Okay. And then I'll make sure my room's secure.
Oh man,
And
whoever
you hear
gets
this
in there.
chair go across the floor. You hear a click. He
Yeah.
locks his door.
Like, okay.
I'm gonna start
I
the
offered.
fire and keep
Yeah.
it warm.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep it warm in there.
I'd hate to be exposed to his trap. It's probably him talking at you for hours on end.
And you're gonna spend an hour attuning to your boat.
Yeah.
Right on, and you guys are gonna go to bed.
I think I mentioned before I was lighting the fire, so before we went. down.
Everybody, you guys roll me perception checks at disadvantage. I'm gonna say we're gonna advance into the night sleep.
Oh,
Maybe a
no.
1.
Wow.
You rolled a 1, Subaru.
10's a 13.
You want to know something
13,
funny?
Ivan. How about you, or
Nat 1.
Kira?
2.
And Regmek rolled a at nat 1.
Just like our friend. Super.
Does Puppy notice anything?
You can roll for puppy.
Disadvantage too?
No, I'll just say straight.
Oh, that's a 6.
He doesn't notice anything. He's asleep, and you guys are cuddled up, nice and warm. He's like got your feet and all of that nice and warm.
Cuddled up like Pandora.
And,
God, right away I'm overheated. Just thinking of that.
She goes under the blanket.
So
Oh.
I'm actually keeping watch a little bit of the night. I'm just gonna relax, kind of chill in the room, tend the fire, rest a bit, chill, and then after a while,
then you go to bed.
then I go to bed and I'll.
Nothing happens while you're watching, at all. It's quiet. You got your, your copy of Anna Green Gables. You're reading whatever, and you're reading a book, whatever. It's like
Ragmek of Green Gables.
Oh,
This is a porn.
tomes of
Throws
Orcus.
orcish death.
Orcus, my god, Orcus, you're my god. Regmek, however, without your actual knowledge, in the middle of the night, you need to roll me a... No, you don't need to... Yeah, I'll let you roll me one more perception check.
17.
You hear this clunk, like a chair.
I get up.
You hear this voice, "You fool!" And there are 2 men in your room.
I swing at the closest one.
Roll initiative.
Oh, giggity.
4. Beat that.
They're like, "Get him! He's awake! Get him!" and the door shuts. Boom. These guys are going to use their pack tactics on you. They're going to help you, each other. They're going to flank you.
The pack what?
Humans don't get that.
They're going to flank you, and they're going
Then
to.
we get that.
Yeah.
Well, it's called advantage. It's
called-
flanking.
It's flanking. They're going to flank you, and
But you know what happens.
And
if
what did you roll
flank the
for-
flank?
what was your initiative?
4.
Yeah.
That's scary if humans are using pack tactics. What
So-
kind of pack tactics?
We are.
Oh, woo.
That's how we're laying waste to everything on the planet.
So these guys jump you, and they don't they're armed, but they're not. They don't seem to be trying to. They're trying to subdue you.
Good luck with that.
First attack. That would be
No.
That would be a no.
Yeah. Misses.
no.
I have it written on my character sheet here
20?
that
Dirty 20?
when woken up, I get a +7 to my AC.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
He hits
10
you.
minutes
Actually, he
doesn't
hits you
cost
with his
all
mace
buzz
to try
ones
to
either.
knock you out, and does. He has 5 points of damage on you.
Hey.
And the next guy, sports. It's in the game. The next guy rolls a 15.
Nope.
And he rolls with advantage. That was the second attack from that guy. The next guy, he gets another 5 points of damage. He hits you in the stomach with another mace. 5 points.
Cool. That's a battle axe.
They're trying to knock you out. Where is your battle axe located? Right near your
I
bed?
sleep with it. Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. Give her. Pick
He is
one.
a Goliath. What kind of Goliath doesn't love his battle axe intimately?
That's if
This is a really small area for you to swing in. But I'm going to let you swing anyway. Any smaller and you'd be rolling with disadvantage.
Let's. Ooh, wait. With my. Yeah, I really just want to murder somebody, so I'm gonna use. Oh no, because I only get one channel divinity. Wow, I'm gonna take a nap after this.
Channel those healthy emotions.
I'm gonna use my guided strike, so gain a +10, 19.
Yeah, you hit.
Good. Points of slashing damage.
Kelly, it wasn't you this time.
Damn it.
So in that case, I'm going to use a divine smite, spend a spell slot, and I'm going to whack a couple more times. That's another 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, and that's a total of
15.
Very good. Very good. This guy goes, ah! So,
Get out!
sorry, friend. We have a contract. So,
Your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away. It's just one of those days.
If I crack your skull, is it a breach of contract?
they miss. And the one guy, he trips and falls.
Good.
Your turn.
Guy who trips and falls, that means I get an advantage, right?
He's
Is
just,
he prone?
yeah, he's prone.
He prone.
Yep, it has. Yeah, it has.
Yep. That's a 19.
That hits.
Dice are in Canada.
Ooh, nice.
Our dice are in Canada.
Nice. So that's 8.
8 points?
Yep.
Very good. All right. They attack again. First guy hits. Yeah, he hits. Gets. Yeah, he hits.
Good one.
And he does
No.
6 points of damage.
I said no.
And the other guy, he's pretty pissed. Nat 20. He does
It's time for Regmek to try.
16 points of damage.
Oh,
Ragmake also falls.
He fall down, go boom.
Yeah, you just hit the magic 30.
Regmek is out. Do we hear any of this?
Well, I shouted pretty loud.
Get out! Who's staying across the hall from Regmek?
The
we're in
gnome.
room 4.
The gnome?
The gnome.
Nat 1.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He knows nothing.
Regmek, the last thing you see or hear as you're being tied up and dragged away out of this room, you see the door just sort of closing behind you as you're out.
The dogs are pretty. Does the dog hear anything?
Not from that far down the hall.
Huh. Fun fact. Death saves on D&D Beyond don't reset when you gain hit points back.
There you go.
Yeah, which is like, why do I already have 3 successes and 2 fails?
You're unconscious. You're not losing any more hit points. You're stable. They weren't meaning to. You're not dead.
But if I'm not dead, how can I roll up a new character?
The next morning, you guys have slept late this morning. You can see the gray, just barely start to see the gray come through the windows, except for you, Subaru, because your window's covered.
Okay, I'll gather up all my stuff, pack it up, and.
Back up?
Well, I'm not leaving anything in this round.
No.
So I'll just gather my stakes, my spikes, my bedroll, everything.
Yep. And what are you gonna do?
I'll head downstairs, see if anyone else is up.
As you head down the stairs and go down into the thing, you can see the professor sitting there, and he seems to be enjoying a bowl of fish stew for breakfast.
I guess I'll join him for fish stew.
Tasty fish stew.
And he's got a glass of. He looks like he has cider. What are you boys doing? Are you up?
I will get up.
There's a rank smell in the room.
I checked to see if I've shit my britches.
You haven't, but it smells like you have.
In our room?
Yeah.
I checked to see if he's shit his britches.
Perhaps. There may have been some flatulence in the night. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah, there's guaranteed flatulence in the night.
A dwarf and an orc.
Oh yeah.
A dwarf and an orc share a room at an inn.
a dwarf and a half dwarf.
A dwarf and a half orc share
I
a room
have
at
a
an inn.
feeling that you took after more of the orc than the
That's
dwarf.
what the Spanish like to call
Never
El Terrible.
Yeah, it smells something awful, like you guys, and it smells fishy.
Oh man.
It's pretty fishy. What are you guys up to?
Get up and I will be down going getting breakfast.
Right on.
Yeah, same here. More of that delicious fish stew.
You guys come downstairs, and there's the professor and Subaru. Who is Subaru? Did you order breakfast?
Yeah, 2 bowls, one for me, one for Puppy.
Yep. You can take a silver piece off your. Because you're. Actually, take gold piece. Sorry. Off for your
You
breakfast.
said something.
If it wasn't Orill's, it'd probably be like a couple of coppers. You're getting highway robbed here. So everywhere you go is highway robbery. Because they can't get in.
This town here is robbers. Robbers' den.
So
Which is better than that rubber's den we were in old miles back.
Wait, there were only 2 guys?
there was only 2 guys in the room with you.
You were
At
taking
that
over
time.
2 guys.
How the hell could they pick me up, though?
Hey, in the room with you.
Yeah, because that's all that would fit. I'm a big guy.
Doesn't mean there weren't more out in the hall. All right, in the morning, you two walk down. You can see the professor and Marianne sitting at the table. Ginger's not there for some reason.
Look over at Ragmack. He's like, hey, little buddy.
He's not there.
Nuggies me.
Regmac's not there.
Yeah, where is
Ragmack?
Where is Ragmack?
where's the stone brain?
I don't know. Maybe he's sleeping.
Seems unlikely.
He's
I'm
a pretty
going-
big guy.
Well,
He
I'm
he
going
knows-
up
does
to
like to
check
get
the
into drinks.
Fuck that. I suspect something's up. I'm going to check the
I'm
room.
gonna go with him to check.
Roll me an insight check.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah, you can suspect something. What did you roll there?
5.
You don't suspect nothing.
I was kind of paranoid all night, so
If you want to roll an insight check.
sure. That's all of a 9.
Subaru, what do you say?
I kind of concerned. I'm gonna go up and check on him.
Well, nothing happened to us, so I'm
Yeah, well, was your doors locked up and everything?
yes, and kept watch all night, and
Well,
we were smart about it.
smart may be the key word here. I'm gonna go up and check on him.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm still going,
Okay.
and I'm taking Puppy with.
You go up to the door, and it's locked.
I knock.
There's no response.
That's an issue.
Are you
Um,
guys
I
with
picked
her?
the lock.
Are you guys with her?
I'm with her.
I didn't expect anything, and I'm gonna be. Yeah, we were good all night, so I'll be down in the.
You're down. You're going up.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to pick the lock with
Yeah.
your?
Well, if it's not locked, I check the door. If it's locked, I'm opening it.
It's locked. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Roll
gonna
me roll me a sleight of hand check.
Excellent. That is a 21.
Yeah, no problem. Click, and the door opens, and the room is in a shambles. The table is flipped over, the chair's flipped over, the bed's disheveled. The stack of firewood's spread out kind of on the floor a little bit, and there appears to have been a struggle in this room.
I'm gonna speak with animals on the dog and ask if he can pick up Regmac's smell.
Ooh.
Well, he does stink, so he can probably catch that.
Do you have anything of Regmac's?
Well, he was sleeping in the bed,
Okay. You're gonna stuff
and I don't
his
know if there's
pillow in his-
anything,
in his
his
nose?
bedroll or something in here.
Yeah, his stuff is in here.
Okay, well,
His backpack, his
I'll use
his
his
axe,
stuff.
everything's
Oh,
in here.
man.
Yeah,
That's not good.
I'll get him to smell like his bedroll or clothes or something.
He's like, you fine? Oh.
Dog just.
Roll me a perception check for the puppy,
Is that the cauldron we're after?
or nature.
That's
nature
a
check.
19.
Plus,
It's a 19.
Well, for Puppy, I don't know what his would be.
Oh.
Well, you'll have to look up puppy dog stats.
I rolled a 19.
You know what? I'll let you use the wolf stats for puppy.
Ooh.
I'll just let you use
There's
the wolf stats. I have those right here. If you just give me a minute. Page 341. In the monster manual, page 341. And
I think it's in here too.
so, what is that I asked him to roll?
you could use Mastiff. That would work as a dog.
Yeah, Mastiff?
You know what? Use the Mastiff. That's a better one. Because it's a dog.
Perception
dog.
plus 3.
So 19, 22.
Very good. Yeah, use the Mastiff. He's like, follow me? And he starts heading down the hall.
Oh, shit.
And
Away from the stairs or toward the stairs?
towards the stairs.
Okay.
And he goes down the stairs and through the tap room and straight to the entrance of the friend group this way.
Okay, as we go by, I'll like call these guys. He can't. He went this way. He's gone.
Who went where? What's
Regmac.
what?
And
He's
I'll just
sleepwalking?
Keep going.
I suspect he's been kidnapped somehow.
Holy crap!
Put me in your backpack!
I'll grab him and I'll just basically toss him in, and I'll get up and I'll go. I'll finish eating later.
Where you go? Where you go? Why not stay? Where you go now?
We find Regmek.
Who? Wagback? Who's Wagback?
Regmek.
Wagback.
Tiny.
Need one of
Oh,
these
the
for
big
you
one.
two.
No.
You want the big one? Do not show that to
Oh
him,
man.
No.
because he'll want that. He wants that.
People at Amazon shaking their head at your search results, just like, what is going on out in the world?
What
today?"
Wagback? Where he go?
Don't know. Shut up. Let's go.
Perhaps you went fishing. He go fishing, maybe.
All right.
So-
Follow dog.
Then again, outside the door he goes, and he's sniffing around, and roll me another nature check.
6. That was perception, right?
Nature tracking. It's a nature check for the dog. So what is nature? Wisdom?
Int.
Intelligence.
-4, so 2.
He's looking around. He can't pick up the scent.
Wouldn't it be perception to perceive the scent, or no?
It's now you're tracking. Did you want to try to use your tracking skills in the
Yeah.
snow?
I will.
You can roll me your tracking.
16.
They would have to be pretty deep footprints to be carrying that thing.
You seem to pick up some drag marks that are headed off into a different part of town.
Okay, I will point them out to Ruffles and try follow them.
I'm also following along.
Okay. And he goes and begins to as you guys are headed sort of northeast along the docks between a set of two buildings. There's buildings on your right and buildings on your left, and headed down the street to and there's some warehouses here as well, like big storage houses. And you can roll me another. Oh, did you roll for him, or you roll for you? You picked up the trail. He's following it. Roll me another one for him.
You're with, right, Kelly?
Yep.
Do you notice that? Oh, that
Can
was a 2. Is it ambush or anything?
So he doesn't pick up any scent yet.
Well, I haven't noticed anything. I've like put
That was
derp.
17 plus 6.
23.
23
For who?
me for tracking.
The drag marks end up going through what looks like dog sled tracks, and in the dog sled tracks, everything gets, and there's footprints and everything. It did snow last night, but there's been enough people, and there's people out and about and milling about and moving around in town, doing their business. People are, there's people, you can hear people out in the harbor dragging boats. Now that the sun's coming up, they're dragging boats out into the lake.
Well, we should see, because that would be the most likely place for them to disappear somebody.
Fish bait, ooh-ha-ha.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've actually got to find Ragmike before he becomes fish bait.
Would we?
That's the name of my
Is
next
there-
character, Fishbait.
I'm just gonna pause here. Regmek,
Hero.
when you awake, you are tied thoroughly, head to toe, like completely bound,
Kinky.
with your hands actually tied to your feet behind you.
Hogtied, yeah.
And
Real kinky.
Oh, good grief. Sheila's gotcha.
Yeah. Probably what he's imagining.
you can roll me a perception check to look around.
9.
9.
Do we see
No in
anything?
German.
You're in a dark, somewhere inside, and it's dark. You're not outside, you're inside. You can't tell, but you are hogtied, and not only are you hogtied, you're not on your side. Okay, you're hogtied to a pole, so you're kind of leaning forward.
Comfy.
You're not comfortable at all, and your feet and like you're on your knees almost, and you're leaning forward.
Can I break the rope?
From where you're at, probably not. You're that tied. It's behind you. I'll let you try roll a strength check at disadvantage.
Do it. 20 and 20.
I think you need to use different dice. Your dice seem to be.
These are the ones that roll the best.
Yeah,
okay?
I see that.
It,
Obviously.
That's a 12.
You are
12.
you're totally bound. Like you can't even wiggle. You can't even wiggle to move. Like you're the muscles in your arms just cord right up, and you can't. There's so many ropes. It seems like whoever has done this to you knew what to expect from an Akhenathi. Oh, you have a thing in your mouth and around your
A
mouth.
gag ball?
So,
Is that what's going on right now?
Just wait. Can you roll perception again? Can you hear?
That is so funny that you said that.
so anyway, back out on the street. You seem to have lost the trail.
I posted this
Um,
earlier time.
You can let the dog sniff around one more time.
Ooh, 14. I guess that would be 10.
10?
Wouldn't he be good with his nose though?
You'd think.
You'd think, but he's tracking. And this way, and he goes off in a direction.
Oh, wait. Massive has advantage on whiz perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Smell. So this is a smell check.
Smell check.
16.
It's a
minus
12.
4, 12.
Bark, 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 bark. And he's like, he seems to have picked up something.
Okay.
And he's running. He's like
I'm
trotting now
Going with him.
down the street. And he seems to be heading in the direction of a fairly large building that looks like a warehouse. In this area, he seems to be heading towards something that looks like that.
Are you rolling investigation for tracking?
He said nature.
Nature, but is it a wisdom nature or is
Supposed
it
to be nature for
intelligence?
Well, it's int.
Well, I'll let you
But
roll
it's
whatever
a
the
smell.
whatever his smell check is.
Okay, it doesn't.
That'd be
It says
perception plus 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
'cause-
So then this
We'll
would
roll-
have been a 19.
so we'll let him like I was rolling nature. I was just assuming it was a nature
Right.
check for them.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
it says keen hearing and smell. The massive has advantage on wisdom perception
Okay.
checks that rely on hearing
Well, I'll
or
give
smell.
that to the dog as well.
What?
Anyway,
Lost my place for the book.
so the long and
What's
the
up,
short
dude?
of it is,
Glad to see you made it safe.
Not alive.
How's it going?
he's caught the scent.
About time you attuned.
Straight away with the criticism.
Right? Right? Just
It's about time you play your character like
okay,
I
never
tell you how to
mind.
play your
You can
character.
put it
Yeah,
on the
that's right.
floor. You can have this little.
You play it how I like it, you'll like it.
Are you catching the hint there? Regmek. A voice. We'll teach you to interfere in our business.
Oh.
Big fella.
They begin holding a class, instructing you on how to shout.
Pow! And it's lights out. Regmek's out. And his fist just smushes your nose right in.
Ragman.
Ow! Right in the gizzard.
And you're out like a light. You're gone. Back outside. You can roll me. He's heading down the street. Roll me
Okay.
another check
On me or him?
on the puppy dog.
So advantage.
Because there's no
Seems
way you're
likely.
tracking
Rick
it
likes
through
to
streets
trouble us.
with bike tracks.
Oh, 21.
18,
Well,
21.
it'd be in
21.
character for him to die
He-
by his own mouth.
Seems to be moving. He comes
Which one is beauty?
into an open area
I'm not
between
sure
these
yet.
sets of buildings, and he's sniffing around in a circle. He's looking to pick up another trail, and as he does, he heads towards that big building I was telling you about.
Okay, how
And
far are we from it?
You're probably 60 feet away, 80 feet away. You're
Yeah.
not very far.
I'm pointing that building out to these guys.
You know what?
Building of interest.
Top speed towards the door.
That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna follow as
I'll
There
be there
is-
too.
I can.
There are some large, like garage-style doors, like barn doors, as you guys approach the building, and there's a man door beside them to go through, if you wish.
The man door's probably going to be more solid. I'm going to go for the big garage door.
Well, the big barn doors seem to be, as you guys get there, and I'm assuming you try the door. It's barred, like it's not moving.
Is it a door or is it a bard? Come on.
So it's not. It's you shake it
playing a
and
lute.
it's pretty solid. Like it's not
The, big,
opening.
the double doors or the small one?
I was going to go for the big doors.
Yeah, the big
They're-
double doors they're not moving.
Okay.
Double
I'll
door.
try the small door.
The small door seems to be locked.
Gracias.
Try and
Keurig.
pick lock. While he does that,
Roll me a pick lock with your hairy pick lock.
That is actually a 19.
Yeah, click and it's unlocked.
Ready for this?
I was going to make a hole through the wall.
As I step aside.
My
for
bow's
him to
at
do
the
his-
ready.
Who's going through the door?
I've got the pike out, so I'm going for range, and I can stab things, and I'm going to perceive what's in there, and then head right in.
You're in his backpack. Relax for a second.
Yeah. Things are going to get interesting. So
So-
I'm just going to take a quick look inside.
If you roll a perception check, that's your turn.
That is my turn. That is an 8.
You don't. It seems to be empty.
Okay. I'll be on the way in a few minutes.
Okay, what are you doing there, Professor?
Can I poke my head out and do a perception check?
You're on his back. I'll say you
well,
can.
He's in the backpack, and I had that thing cinched pretty tight. He's gonna have to work his way out.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a strength check to escape the backpack.
How about I just use my double-sided spear thing and cut a hole in the top?
Sure, absolutely. Roll me an
I think
attack.
we know how the gnome's
against
gonna
this.
die.
Roll me an attack against
My
the.
backpack.
And it's at the top, not
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
sides, because I don't want to fall out.
You better have mending spell, or things be bad for you.
What did you do? You rolled a nat 1, didn't you?
He doesn't even
He
pull
did
through.
too.
You did.
Good start.
Okay, you need to roll me a d6.
Welcome to tonight.
4.
Oh no.
All right, roll me the damage that would do.
The damage of it?
Yeah,
That's a 1d6 plus 4.
yeah. Roll me that damage.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, you've cut yourself for 7 points of damage.
Oh man. Hit a carotid artery or what?
Your hand is bleeding.
Oh,
You seem to have grabbed it by the head, by the sharp, pointy end.
And also,
All right, what are you doing, Subaru?
for future reference, the Naginata is this thing on this character's back.
Sounds good.
It's the same weapon my tabaxi had.
So you didn't see anything in there?
He didn't see anything.
Well, I'll walk in and
You walk in.
yeah. Do I see anything?
Do you Christopher Walken?
I just walk in the door.
Everyone prefers Christopher Walken.
As opposed to Justin Walken?
You can do it this, or you can do it that. Close this up so it doesn't spill.
No. Yes. Okay.
All right. There is a loud clicking sound, many of them, 10 of them to be precise, as you walk through the door.
Crossbows?
You hear 10 clicking sounds as 10 crossbow bolts fly at you.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Subaru has poked tire.
One goes past your. The first one goes past your head.
I'm
Wham!
reloading.
It hits into the thing. The second one. What's your AC?
15.
The second one hits. I'll just see if it does. Yeah, the second one hits. That does 7 points of damage. The third one,
There's the foot.
it hits. It
That's
does
a little bit too much.
5 points of
No.
damage. The fourth one,
Your feet are still warm.
the fourth one hits. It does 8 points of damage. I'm just making sure. Oh shoot!
Pew? Pew pew?
Oh, I've been rolling the wrong damage. How many have hit you? 3, 4. Okay. Here. So, the first one you can add
No, you
an
gave me
extra
less.
3,
You gave me less.
3,
You gave me less.
4, 6 extra points of damage.
6 extra.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be rolling on a d10. I apologize. So, that was the third one. Right?
26.
26. Okay. Oh, good thing you're good at math.
The
6,
fourth
not
one, it hits
6, not 4.
with a 18. And that's 5 more points of damage.
What you said 26.
Nope. Just 3 points of damage on that one.
3. Oh.
Yeah.
0 hit points.
I'm dead. Or I'm down.
Welcome to the club. In the fun.
All right. The fifth one does a nat 20.
TPK. TPK. TPK.
You couldn't lock your damn door.
No. No one's gonna come after
the
me.
fifth one does 6 more points of damage. So you lose
1 death save.
because it was a nat 20. Yeah. You actually lose 2 death saves from a nat 20.
Wow.
Crit. Crit. A lovely, lovely crit.
And all the hits now are crits.
So GM is vengeful this evening.
Not vengeful. I just set a really, really ugly looking trap.
Let me out, let me out.
And you literally just walked right into it.
I don't know why you guys would do that. You guys
Yeah,
know
you
me by
should've-
now.
I thought you walked in. I
You should have had
didn't
Goliath
realize.
go in first.
That one missed.
You are.
That one
Then what's
missed.
the problem?
Let me out, I can save him.
Seventh one hits. That does crit damage. That's another 2 points.
Well,
Subaru.
she only has 3.
Yeah, Subaru. You guys can hear her gurgle.
All right. So, did you want to borrow some d6s?
You guys can all hear these arrows batter into Subaru as she goes through. She steps through the door with her bow ready and.
As soon as I hear those things thumping, I rush to try and stabilize her and drag her out of that room. I just run to drag her out. I mean, there's time while they gotta recock. I'll let you fly over me. I'm a dwarf. Like,
they all shot at these guys. All shot at the same time.
yeah, that's great.
So-
They're all reloading. I
They're-
grab her, yank her right back as he flies over me. I duck down like motion.
Are you going in?
Rage!
Okay. It's dark in here.
I have 60 feet dark vision.
Nice. Roll me a perception check.
That is 14.
There are, you can see on the mezzanine above the, all around the outside edge of this warehouse.
So you
There
die,
are 10.
I die, we all
You
die.
can see 10
No one has the original characters
People.
anymore.
That's true.
Oh,
Ah.
that means I no
what looks
longer
like
have a
crossbows.
character. I just bought the
Okay.
mini for this guy too.
Oh, you're not dead yet.
These guys were waiting. These guys were
how
ready.
high
Just
up
like
on
I
the
did with this
mezzanine
thing.
I'm gonna say they're probably
problem.
25 to 30 feet up. 25
I
20
want to
feet
get a
up
no mini
on the
for my
mezzanine.
character,
There's a set of
because I don't
stairs
have
on
any
the
Well, then
no
he's
minis.
gonna die now.
I
There's
know.
what actually a set of
But I
stairs
haven't bought it
here
yet,
as
but
you
I
guys
want
go
to because
in.
I don't have any
So the
gnome
big doors are
characters.
here.
Yeah.
You guys went through this man door. There's a set of stairs over on the other side of the what are the big doors, the two big doors, and there's a set of stairs at the far end that go up.
Here's his twin brother.
And it looks
Big
like there's
Jack.
like something around the
twin.
corner that might lead to somewhere else. It's an
Well,
L-shaped
what's the
type of
twin's
building.
name? Mitsubishi.
Roll for initiative, everyone.
Lancer.
14.
I think you should make another ranger though with the tracking because we've been
22.
using it a lot.
16.
That's just my personal opinion though.
It's my
Maybe
only
I'll
good
make the
initiative
ranger.
roll.
But
Everybody gets one.
Why make the same one over? Just
You can also see Regmec
cycle my.
tied to a post 40 feet away from you.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a post.
He has your axe.
It looks
or
like
what you could
it looks like
do
a post that is actually
like
one of the that's holding up
an
one of the
artificer,
mezzanine.
but like
Does he
not
look
an
like
Well, and
he's
that's what I was
artificer,
gonna
version
start
of an
asking,
artificer, too.
because
Let's be honest, the way he's tied,
There's like
he
4 or
is
5
like
different versions of an
completely
artificer.
tied up with
and
rope.
the mezzanine
'Cause
is a C
One's like a
shape.
potion person, one's a weapons
Sort of an L
master,
shape,
one is
but
a
it has an
armor, one
out
is
jet.
something else.
So kind of like I would say like this. If this building kind of looks like this, I can actually draw it on
Yeah,
there.
let's make a map of it.
Yeah, so with an artificer, there's alchemist, armor, artillerist, and battlesmith.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, I should
Holy
hold
Hannah.
those in.
No, you shouldn't.
That's a hard one, buddy.
I
okay,
think
That
I
explains
never
everything.
I never let my sneezes go for some reason.
you gotta let him go.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
like
the
my
entire top of
grandmother
your
used to
head's
say,
all red
laddie,
now.
wherever you be, let your wind blow free.
If I sneeze, that's explosively loud.
oh. So if you want to draw her down there,
I will.
oh, that way I
Am
can
I on the
probably
way
get a bearing
now?
on the
You're
situation.
all in my way.
I thought you were there to guide me.
I love
you
you
were
guys, but-
only in my
Hold on for a
way.
second.
Oh,
Don't
That's-
squeeze them close.
I absolutely hate that song.
Something
'Cause
else you could
you
do
hear it
is,
7 times
but,
a
like,
day at
if you
work?
want to like not be a ranger, but like
All right.
still fight like a ranger, you could do a fighter
5,
arcane
10,
archer too.
15, 20, 25,
Oh, let's
30,
have mine.
35, 40,
Your dice have
45,
mine.
50,
Don't worry, they only hate me.
Well, we think.
2 sets of
I should
barn
get
doors
tied
here,
to roll mine.
man door here. You guys walked in. Subaru is laying right inside, or you grabbed her and brought her out. So 50.
4, drop the lowest. Is that right?
So the trick is to roll 3 6s into whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a large warehouse.
What'd you just call me?
A large whorehouse.
Do you live in Texas?
What?
Sorry for my bad
Have you ever
grammar.
heard of an arcane archer?
There's a set of
So
stairs
its
here.
class is fighter, but it's like
1, 2,
basically a ranger version of a
That's a
fighter,
long
but
set of
it-
stairs.
It gets a lot
5,
more
10,
upgrades,
15,
and it can
20.
shoot magical
20 feet
arrows
up?
with different effects.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
and this mezzanine
It's in Xanathos.
is sort of like this. Oh, sorry. We'll have to erase this so this mezzanine sort of goes like this. There's kind of an outshoot here,
Yeah.
like this. And then it goes like this. And there's a set of
You can
stairs
curve
over
it to hit
here.
someone else.
5, 10, 15, 20.
That's what the school
So if
is.
there's an outshoot, is there a.
That does
You, Regmec, are tied to a post
I got.
right here.
On the
Underneath.
top or underneath?
Do you happen to have any like blank character sheets?
I do.
Do you?
I don't have any.
I have a lot of blank
I think I do.
characters. It just depends on what version of the paper you want.
I'm surprised you have any.
What's the
bullet
range on a crossbow?
Is that yours?
points. Many much lots.
100,
Oh,
400.
I don't know.
I will say your perception check, you notice that these are heavy crossbow bolts.
Oh, so it takes them a long time to reload.
Reloading!
Takes a full round to
No.
reload.
It's just
So I have 3 different versions of the
No,
character sheet.
heavy crossbows take a full turn to
I
reload
got
once
one.
you shot it.
Thanks.
see what it says in the
Happy
thing.
for
I don't
your,
think it is. I think it's not even a turn.
Yeah, I die a lot, so I have to be prepared.
That is quite the humble brag. My characters die a lot.
I die a lot, you know.
So,
Kelly, with the character sheets you gave it, did you just give it the first page, or did you give it the other pages too?
The other pages too.
Yeah, it's got the loading.
pardon me for my boarding house reach, but
Yeah, we're good.
I know
I
we're
think that was
close.
my
But
character. Now.
Oh, good.
What level do I start at? 3.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so where are we coming in?
Dang.
all right.
Over here.
Well, it's what it is. So they
Oh,
will get to
I'm
shoot
in
next
his
turn, I
back.
guess.
Yep, they do.
I'm wherever he is.
Yeah, but the loading just means that.
But
They
so
can't-
there's a
they can only
railing.
fire once per turn. No matter.
There's a like a 42-inch railing all around the mezzanine with lats in it. So there will be no, like, they're standing there waiting for you guys. So they are exposed. They're not under any cover.
Where
and-
are they standing themselves?
So if I have 10 bad guys, we can use the zombies for the bad guys.
If you want to.
So if you just want to put 10 zombies, we'll use
I
the
think they have
female
to be
zombies
up.
here because we want to be nice and kill like males and females.
But the
Do you allow
question is-
tieflings?
What?
Do you allow
Yeah.
tieflings?
As long as there's tieflings in this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Well, no, from here they wouldn't have been able to fire at her.
One of the guys
Sure.
that played with us
Yep.
before
Oh, they
he
can?
came, his name was Robin. He played Tiefling.
Tiefling
One
soul
here.
knife.
One here.
And the
what I'm
rest of
gonna
them
do.
around here.
No, they're all waiting. They're all like. Is that 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hi, my brain restarted. What were we doing?
Alpha, beta,
Yeah,
gamma,
that's
delta,
10.
zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, phi, chi,
10.
psi,
No, 9, 10.
rho, sigma, tau, omega.
Yeah, Isam.
That's the,
Look, chat, but Gao,
I forget what it's called, but
The
There you
Greek
go.
So
alphabet?
today,
Yeah.
These
beta
guys
fan.
were waiting for you.
what I was saying.
QWERTY, UIOP, ASDF, GA,
All right.
KL,
Guys.
ZXCV.
Yo, sure.
Subaru's dead. What are you doing? You ran in?
I dragged her back.
Okay, where are you?
7, 2, 5.
Where are you?
Okay, so
Put your guy out.
Subaru.
Where are you
This'll
in the
be
building?
Subaru.
I was just about to go in.
You said you went in.
I'm
That's
on
how
him.
you proceed.
Where
So
is
you're
Subaru?
inside the door.
Subaru died.
Okay, what was your initiative there, guys?
21.
There is a Subaru Mini.
That's Ivan was 21.
Oh, nice. I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
That means
Subaru?
I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
What was your? Oh, sorry, you're dead. Regmec,
Hi.
what was your initiative?
I get initiative?
Yeah. What was your initiative?
I forget.
7.
16. Well rolled.
Kurgart?
15.
Excellent. And Professor?
Nat 20.
20. And my guys, there we go.
The dice give it, and the dice.
Well, folks, what will our heroes find? Tune in next time to find out, right here on Our Little